Okay, so babe, tell the people how in the last 90 days you've lost over 20 pounds. You've lost 6 inches off of your belly specifically.
Yes.
Without any extra diets, any extra exercising, being a busy dad, a 4, coach, business owner, all that.
So over the last 6 months, being that I've lost close to 25 pounds. It's a few things that I did, and being a former college athlete, playing sports all my life, I've always thought like, okay, I can get in shape whenever I want to. Let me just go ahead and starve myself. Let me do something extreme for about a month or two, and then I'll be where I need to be. But this time we approached it differently, and when we began the peptides and specifically the GLP1, and of course now I'm on GLP2, but starting that 90 days ago has changed everything. Now, I've been a part of CrossFit gyms. I've had memberships at gym. We have a gym facility where we live, and I've done it religiously 4, 5, 6 times a week to make sure that, okay, I'm going to get this weight off, this extra weight. None of it's worked in that same way because it's still different challenges with it. But as soon as I started microdosing GLP1s, it's like the weight just started falling off. And for the first couple of weeks, I wasn't really looking. I wasn't weighing myself. I was just like, okay, let me stick to the program. What I found out was my diet started changing. I couldn't eat the same things. I didn't have an appetite for some of the same foods. And I was able to do that intermittent fasting because of the suppression during the day. So I didn't really change as much what I ate. I just didn't eat as much because the microdosing, the GLP-1s just changed everything. It suppressed my appetite, and it allowed me to continue to have energy as well. So it's not like I didn't have energy. I was sitting around the house just, I'm just going to sit here and let the weight fall off. No, I was still doing everything that I'm already doing, from the business side of things to coaching to being a dad. All of that continued. But I was able to keep the energy, and the weight has just fallen off.
Okay, so I know people are already asking questions. One is side effects. And then the other thing that people often ask is, I don't know if I can afford this. So let's talk about all those things. Okay, first of all, side effects. Now, a lot of people have tried peptides and GLPs. So there's GLP 1, 2, 3. I talk about this in a different video. I won't get into that here. But just look at it like different versions of your iPhone. Okay, there's different generations. They're all great, but they keep getting better and better. So whether you're on a GLP 1, GLP 2, or GLP 3. For side effects, a lot of times people have side effects because your doctor gave you a really high dose and it made you feel gross. What we're talking about is microdosing a GLP. And so the amount is so small, but it's enough that you still get all the longevity benefits, the anti-inflammatory benefits, the blood sugar control benefits, the fat burning benefits, the appetite suppression benefits, and even it affects your dopamine receptors in your brain. So a lot of people, not that you had this, but a lot of people that struggle with addictions, it helps with that as well. So if you crave alcohol, you crave online shopping. I was going to say that actually hasn't done anything for me in the online shopping world. But if that's an issue for you, it has been shown to help with that. And just different cravings. So if you struggle with a lot of food noise, we live in Vegas.
Yes.
We're like literally at a hotel right now, full of amazing food, always. And it really helps with that food noise without the side effects. But can you talk about any side effects that you've had?
Well, the main side effect that I've had is really just boosting energy and losing weight. Or the weight's falling off. I haven't had any issues with my body rejecting it or anything like that. It's been receptive towards it, and it's literally just giving me more energy, and the weight's falling off, specifically with the B12, with the microdose. So I haven't had any side effects, no constipation, none of that. It's been clean, and things have just continued to go as normal.
I would say for me, because I also started it, I've been on it for a month and I'm obsessed. I love it. You should watch my videos where I talk about it. And I'm on the tiniest dose. And I will say that at the beginning, I had slight nausea one time. And I took a Zofran. They give you the Zofran, and it was fine. But other than that, I haven't had any nausea, no side effects. I know some people are worried about, their hair falling out, and, they've heard of things like that. Once again, that comes from losing weight too quickly and your body is malnourished. So the other thing that's really, really important, what we do and we get our clients to do, is making sure that you're getting all the nutrients you need and all the protein that you need every single day. That's what's going to prevent any of the side effects from happening. Okay. Some people say that they get constipated. You just need to increase your fiber and your water intake. Make sure you're moving your body, maybe going for walks. You can't just sit around all day. I mean, you can, and you're going to lose weight for sure, but you don't want to get constipated. So moving your body around is important as well.
Definitely.
Okay. So the other thing that people are like, I don't know if I can afford it. What would you say about that?
Oh, that's a good point. I know so many people, because of what they've seen online, a lot of people don't even know what the prices are. It's different options, so you don't always just have to pay it all at once. You can go on monthly. They have Klarna, they have PayPal, and being able to spread it out like that makes the payments manageable for most. For the cost of it, it's less than most people's car notes. So it's really not that expensive at all. I'm not talking about a G-Wagon car note. I'm talking about a used car note. It's cheaper than a used car note for 2019 Nissan Altima. But it's manageable for most people as long as you're willing to redirect, and if you need to go on a payment plan, those options exist.
And I would say that you can't afford to be sick. Okay, and so if you've been following me on here for a while, you already know my story. And my first husband passed away from cancer. So super young. So I know the devastation firsthand from not taking care of yourself. And I will tell you, whatever you think is important right now does not matter with the diagnosis. Everything stops and you're pulling all your resources together. This is what people do. They pull all their resources together to try to save your life. And it's the worst thing you could possibly go through. So that's why we are on here sharing and saying, no, you can afford it. And I should clarify, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but making healthier choices, getting tools that will support your weight loss, improve your metabolic health, specifically your blood sugar and insulin control, has to be a priority for you. And so if that means you have to cut things in other areas of your life, so be it. Going on payment plans, so be it. But it's just, you can't afford to be sick. And so you got to really make that decision. Okay, and that's kind of how we've lived our life. I mean, you've known since we've gotten married in the last year and a half, that this is always going to be my top priority is our health, your health, my health. And that's just it.
And I've seen so many people, even those that have joined us, that have partnered with us, they'll come in and instead of making a big change, what they'll do is maybe make an adjustment on their insurance that they're paying. So instead of being at the top tier, maybe going down a tier and using some of that money, or they're able to do prevention. Because all of it is health related, but you don't want to get at the end. But you don't want to come on the backside where now you have to do it. Now you've been diagnosed. Now you have, like myself, which I used to be pre-diabetic. Now you're pre-diabetic. All of it's going to cost. For us, it's about being preventative and making sure that we hit it on the front side instead of waiting to hear some bad news. And now we're scrambling, trying to work things out.
Exactly. The other thing I wanted to mention is, where are you getting GLPs and peptides from? Because there's other things that we're on. I'm actually going to show a video right now of the different things that we're on. Today is Monday for us, time of recording. And so we're taking GLPs, we're taking NAD and glutathione specifically. My favorite. This is what's helping with the cellulite and the skin tightening. Oh, we take GHK today as well. GHK-CU, glutathione, all these things tighten your skin, make you look and feel so much younger. So we take all those things today. But you don't want to get intermittent peptides. You want to get prescription grade only. Prescription grade only. It's so, so important. It's kind of like, imagine going to your dentist or you go to a clinic, a hospital, and then they're just using random suppliers, right? Versus medical grade stuff that they're injecting into you. That's how important it is for you choosing a proper GLP, proper peptides. So we only use prescription grade through Telehealth. A doctor's license is on the line. Of course, we can help you with that if you're not sure where to start, what you want to take, what issues you're working through, weight loss, skin tightening, cellulite, energy, hormones, all that stuff. I'll leave a link below and you can contact us and we can help you with that as well. You can also just comment your questions below, and we also have a free community resource if you want to learn more and just binge watch our videos as well.
Yes.